The afternoon sun warmed the clay walls of Rasa's village home as she stretched new threads across her loom. Today, her imagination drifted toward a place she had always dreamed about, a nation made of thousands of islands, alive with volcanoes, ancient temples, and music that echoed through the sea breeze. Indonesia. As her hands tied the first knot, the rhythmic click of the loom blended into the distant sound of gamelan bells. Suddenly, she found herself standing in Bali, where the air smelled of incense and frangipani blossoms. A gentle calm floated through the temples, reminding her of the quiet mornings in Iranian shrines. A young Balinese dancer named Ayu greeted her with a graceful bow. "You're new here," Ayu said softly. "I'm Rasa, a weaver from Iran," Rasa answered. Ayu smiled. "Then you understand traditions carried by hand." She guided Rasa to a courtyard where women painted Batik Indonesia, their tools gliding like calligraphy brushes. "Our patterns hold our ancestors' stories," Ayu whispered. Rasa nodded. "Just like Persian motifs, every curve echoes memory." They traveled next to Yogyakarta, where the great temple of Borobudur stood like a mountain of carved wisdom. Each stone panel reminded Rasa of ancient Iranian bas-reliefs, carved with devotion and cosmic symbols. "Your country loves storytelling through stone," Ayu observed. "And through thread," Rasa replied with a smile. In a bustling market, the scent of cloves and nutmeg surrounded them, spices once carried to Persia through centuries-old maritime trade. Rasa took a deep breath. "This smell, it belongs to both our histories." Ayu nodded. "Yes, our oceans have always connected us." Their final stop was Sumatra, where traditional houses with upward curving roofs looked like giant woven boats. Here, Rasa met villagers whose weaving resembled Iranian tribal styles, bold colors, repeating diamonds, symbolic animals. "We weave to honor nature," an elder said. Rasa smiled. "So do we. Our art is our prayer." Sitting beside a river surrounded by palm trees, Rasa began crafting her Indonesian kilim. She blended batik swirling lines, temple-inspired geometric patterns, ocean wave curves, and Persian floral symbols, binding it all together. The rhythm of the work was hypnotic. Rasa's fingers moved, knotting the new design, turning the tropical humidity into tangible art. She noticed that the careful, straight lines required for the Iranian kilim structure were softening to accommodate the free-flowing spirit of the Balinese batik. Ayu watched, silent and observant. She saw not just the thread, but the journey woven into it. The volcanic energy of Java, the deep faith of Iran, the salt of the shared sea trade. "Every time you tie a thread, you cross the ocean again," Ayu murmured, understanding the immense distance the piece was bridging. "It carries the spirit of two lands," Rasa said, "islands and deserts, but one heart." Finally, the kilim was finished. It looked like a map of stories, golden suns, blue waves, ancient shapes, and dancing threads that felt as warm as tropical wind, radiating the shared history of two distant cultures. The woven artifact was a promise made across continents. Rasa felt the warmth of the Indonesian sun begin to fade, signaling the end of her unexpected journey. She hugged Ayu tightly, her heart full of gratitude for the friendship found in a foreign land. "Keep weaving," Ayu whispered as the temple courtyard blurred around Rasa. Rasa blinked. She was back in the familiar shade of her Iranian home, the scent of clay strong once more. The sound of the gamelan was replaced by the silence of her desert village. But resting in her lap was the finished kilim, proof of the voyage, woven in memory. One sentence wisdom. Sometimes the sea separates us, but stories always bring us back together.